Hi, and welcome to Travel Talk Tuesdays with me, Robert, your favorite travel advisor, and I have Kirk here with me with Royal Caribbean International, and we are on board Odyssey of the Seas. So, Kirk, what can you tell me about Royal's big comeback?
Well, man, first of all, I'm so grateful that you guys are able to come aboard the ship.
Oh,
yes.
yes.
We haven't had an inaugural since the Symphony, and it's just been an amazing experience. Just the reaction that we've had from everyone on board tells us that we're back.
Yeah.
And Michael Bailey has been stating that during all of his presentations, and we really are. The protocols that we've set in place to get us to this point have been spotless. Everything has been perfect. We've had over 500,000 guests sail with us already. We have 18 ships in the water right now. So again, this is just the inaugural of a brand new ship. We've got the Wonder coming out in March of next year as well. So things are back.
Yeah.
We're proud of that. So
it's awesome.
And things are changing daily.
Yeah.
But we're working with it, working directly with the CDC, with our Healthy Sail panel. Obviously the health and safety of crew and guests, but still managing to maintain that vacation experience that everyone is so used to experiencing from Royal Caribbean.
Yeah, and I would say, cruising for us, and we've been cruising nonstop. If you've been following any of our social media, you see that we're on a different ship just about every single week, which is awesome. And I would say I feel safer on cruise ships than I do in most other places.
Yeah, we're getting that a lot. I just left Playmaker Sports Bar and Lounge. I'm looking at stadiums filled with 65, 70,000 people.
Yeah.
Their protocols are not what we have. I mean, it really legitimately is probably the safest place you can be. You have to have a vaccination to get on board, unless you're 12 and under. You have to be tested before you get on board. So if the crew is fully vaccinated, 100%, guests for the most part are fully vaccinated, they're tested, then it really is a safe place.
It really is.
Go to your local grocery store and you're not going to have those same protocols.
No, and I love the buffet. It's not the self-serve. It's your staff back there, which I kind of like. I think it was brought up this morning during another talk. That,
it was.
I don't like other people's hands in my food.
Me either. That's always bothered. Touching a ladle or this, I never, and that's me.
Yeah.
But it is nice to have a plated dish. And then the other thing is you're not over-consuming.
No, you're not.
So
you're not just loading it up with, look at it.
If you want more, just go back and get more. But I do love the new buffet style.
Yeah. And I hope it's here to stay.
And I'll tell you what, did you guys go to the Windjammer on day one
for
lunch?
We did.
Did you have any lobster?
I did. I had from the lobster tree. I didn't know lobsters grew on trees.
A tree of lobster.
Yes,
yeah,
it was
that
great.
Was fantastic.
I love it.
Yeah,
and I love that y'all are able to offer that.
Yeah, they did a great job.
They did.
And it's amazing. It's a testament to what we do and what we've done. We're still building ships. We were building ships even during COVID.
Yeah.
We're not generating revenue for 18, 19 months, but yet we're still investing in products, still investing in hardware to come back to business.
And keeping your people employed.
And keeping the people employed. Hello, everybody.
Yeah.
It's amazing what this company has done. I know we're the leaders in the industry. We have Caribbean in our name, and we own the Caribbean basically with our fleet. We expect by May of next year to have our full fleet back on water.
Oh, that's awesome.
We're operating at a minimum capacity right now.
Yeah.
But again, and as you heard from Michael Bailey and others, we've worked so hard to get to where we're at now. We can't take any steps backwards.
No,
so we have to do it right. And we are doing it right. And I'm so proud of the company in the industry.
Yeah.
I do want the other companies to thrive too, because as an industry, we need it.
You do. And if you band together, you have more power as a whole.
And we do. So it's, consumer confidence, if we can build that back up, which we are, I really think by maybe Q2 of next year, we'll be back.
That's awesome.
Full ship.
Yeah. Well, speaking of ships, what can you tell us about this beautiful ship that we're on right here?
Wow.
State of the art, I believe.
Yeah, this is magnificent. From the shows, from the technology aboard the ship. I mean, we're in the 270 lounge right now.
Yeah.
And what's so unique about this, it encompasses the whole entire aft of the ship, the whole entire back of the ship.
Yeah.
Glass windows, but my favorite part is the technology in this facility. The shades come down, they turn into screens, so it's part of whatever act, or even if you just walk in and you want an espresso from Cafe 270 or a sandwich, you get the ambience of this amazing room.
Oh, yeah,
And by the
this is just a
way,
great
there's an amazing performance that happens back here that has some Cirque du Soleil performances with live musicians, and you know, the show here is it's called The Book, and it's very unique. There's so much stimulus too. It's overwhelming, but in an amazing way.
I will say Royal has always done entertainment right. I don't
agree.
know what y'all have. Y'all have that little bit of magic that your entertainment's just spot on.
I agree, especially on these larger ships.
Yes.
You're going to get the Broadway style, Tony Award-winning Broadway shows that we're so known for.
Yeah.
And it's not just one. You'll find these actors in other productions that we have on our ship too. So this ship also has Showgirls, which you know, we've all had experienced plays that are tributes to maybe a band or singers, divas, or whatever it may be. But this one was the Showgirls, and it went through the past, the present, and the future. I thought the vocals and the musicians were spectacular.
It was great.
The dancing, the costumes.
Phenomenal.
Oh my God. It was almost like a Victoria's Secret angel show or whatever that is, you know, but my gosh, what...
I like that it did, even though it's called Showgirls, it did represent Showgirls and Show Guys.
And
it was
the
all
show
those
guys are in there
the
too.
Backstage, you know, the people who really make the show.
Absolutely.
You have the star, but if you didn't have that backup to you, what are you? You're just a person on the stage by yourself.
and I love that you said that, because it is the show guys too, you know, and that's what makes, I think, Royal Caribbean so wonderful, is that it's a family.
Yeah.
I mean, it really is, and it starts from Richard Fane all the way down. I don't know if you guys experienced it on the island, but it's so pristine, and just the guest service that you get, and everyone's smiling, and it's awesome.
Everyone's happy.
Yeah.
I think they're happy that guests are here.
Yeah, that's
and we're happy that they're here.
Yeah.
So that's awesome. Well, what can you tell us? You know, what's the future kind of looking like for Royal?
So, and I mentioned we have 18 ships in the water now. By May, we'll have our full fleet. I believe it's 26 total ships.
Okay.
We're going to continue with Alaska. We'll have 4 ships back in Alaska. The Wonder of the Seas, brand new ship, not even out yet. Will be, and this was a surprise, because the ship was actually built for the Asian market. So during this whole time, they decided to bring her over to the United States and have her sail out of Fort Lauderdale for 6 weeks. So we get to see that.
Awesome.
Anxious to see what the shows are going to be on there, because that class of ship is spectacular. So we have that. Then we're building our Icon class ship. So that will be done in 2023, which seems like so far from now, but it's not. I mean, 2022 is right around the corner.
It's a month and a half away.
We know nothing about that class of ship other than it runs on liquid nitrogen gas.
It's
nothing
awesome.
new to the industry, but we've really perfected the ship, the vessel that is going to be carrying the passengers with that technology. I don't know how big it is. It's a big secret. So I think we keep a tight lip on our ships
you
for
play
a reason.
it close to the chest.
But expect something big from that.
Okay.
And then we'll build probably 2 more of those, and then we'll have another Oasis class ship coming out in the future. So, guys, we're building new ships, remodeling our hardware too. We had to take a pause on 4 ships that we did not get to remodel. It's about $125, $150 million per ship. But hey, they kept me employed, so I'm glad they paused that. But those will come back too. You know, we want to make sure we're putting the best hardware out there for everyone to enjoy that vacation experience that I mentioned. The other thing is too, we're building more and more destinations. So our private island, as you can see, and everybody has a private island. But nothing like that.
No, I will say this is different than anyone we've been to.
We have changed the game. And so we're doing another island called Lilipa off the coast of Australia.
Okay.
It's going to be very unique. It's not going to be like this. We had to work with the 2 different tribes that are indigenous to the Australian region. So the buildings are going to be more I want to say the word indigenous. So they'll look like huts and more like tribal and...
So very destination oriented.
Yeah, exactly. And then there's talks of Labadee, working on that. But there is a pause on Labadee just because of the the unsettling and what's going on with the government and everything else. So we'll be back there. And then also we have our Cocoa Beach collection. So we will be building beaches specific to Royal Caribbean ships throughout the whole entire world. Our first one will be in Nassau. It's about a half a mile stretch of beach. and it will only be for Royal Caribbean guests. So the days of going into Nassau, which there could be 8 other ships there at one time, and everyone fighting to get that one spot on the beach, or the Atlantis, or whatever destination they're going, no more.
Nope.
It's just Royal Caribbean.
It's going to be yours.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, one last question for you is, I know it's a great time to be sailing. To me personally, with the amazing deals that are going on right now, you can't beat those. The ships are the lower capacity. What can you tell our clients on why it's a great time to sail with Royal?
You mentioned capacity, and I have to tell you, so I've been on 5 sailings, 5 or 6 now, I don't know, since July. And I think with the lower capacity, it gives people a sense of security. But my gosh, the attention that you get, and you're treated like royalty, literally. And but now more than ever, you mentioned price too. There's so many great deals, especially on our 3, 4, and 5 night sailings. There are 4-night sailings out there for $42 a night.
Oh wow!
So that's what, $289?
Yeah.
You cannot stay in a Hilton resort, a fine Hilton resort, and I can name a couple of those in Orlando. It's $289 a night to be there.
Yeah.
Plus the $25 parking fee, the resort fee.
Yeah.
By the time it's done, it's about $350 for one night.
Yeah.
Oh, and it does not include food, does not include drinks, does not include entertainment, doesn't include the Uber drive anywhere, doesn't include the destinations.
Yeah.
It doesn't. So I really, back to that value of what you're getting. I think those shorter cruises are a perfect time for people to get their feet wet, to really test out sailing, to see how it is. And they're close to our home ports too.
Yeah.
So, you might go out to sea for a day, hit Perfect Day at Coco Cay, which is included in the itinerary. There's no charge to enjoy the island. It's just a perfect time with everything you get. How can you say no to $42 a night? I think I spend that on my tolls when I go back and forth from the port to here.
Yeah.
So, it really is a perfect time. And it's the safest place to be. Actually, there was the headline on, I can't think of the paper. It's the one you get every day, and USA Today.
Okay.
Headline right across the top. Cruise line, safest place in the world. That was the headline on there. And I know that someone, when they read that, they went to Richard Fain. It was somebody high up, and it was stated, hey, a year ago, this is that headline you were looking for, and you got it. So it is a perfect time. It's safe. The experiences you're going to get are fantastic. It's affordable.
It is affordable.
If not almost free, So, it's just a great time. And I know the service that you guys offer, and that's the other thing too. What a perfect time to have a travel advisor or a travel partner that you can rely on, someone that advocates for you. And I say that because, my gosh, calling in and being on hold, or fighting for that FCC or that refund, the value that you bring for the service. And then there's offers that you guys have that no one else has.
This is true.
I know with cruise planners, it's, there's a specialty dining offer. There's an OBC offer going on right now, I think through until the end of November. So some great opportunities that they can't get going direct through us.
I know.
And if the price lowers, you can honor that price
That's
too.
right, because we monitor it.
And you monitor it. And you have a lot of automated tools too that make it easy too. So if that best price pops up, you click the button, they get the deal, and man.
Well, guys, there you have it, right there, from the guy's mouth, from the company. We're going to be your travel agent. You'll let us, and we're here for you. So be sure you see the world before you leave the world. Take care, guys.